So the Leafs just lost game 3 and are now down 3-0 and will likely lose the series barring any miracle. So now we need to ask the question, is this season from the Leafs a failure? Because it is a semi-hard question. They break the longest playoff series win drought in the entire NHL, but lose in the first round, possibly in a sweep. That's pretty embarrassing. And it's not even like they beat the Lightning and then lost to the Bruins in 6 or 7 games, which would have definitely been disappointing, but understandable losing to the greatest regular season team of all time. Instead, they lost to a Florida Panthers team who, don't get me wrong, is playing fantastic, but had the least points out of anybody in the playoffs. This was a dream matchup for the Maple Leafs, and they were a heavy favorite, and despite that, the Panthers have just been straight up better. And although, again, that first round win is really nice, the Leafs went all in at the deadline, dealing away heavy draft capital for the O'Reilly and McCabe deals, which by any other team standards signal a cup or bust move and anything else being a failure. And their core is not really that young anymore, as Matthews, Marner, Nylander, and Riley all age between 25 and 29, and of course Tavares will be 33 at the start of next year. So can you really say that you had a successful season by winning a singular round in year 5 of having the same core? And again, I am not saying it is a brutal failure like in previous first round exits like Montreal or Columbus, but to lose in a wide open Eastern and Western Conference like this year, it leaves more to be desired. And the sad truth is next year's team won't nearly be as good, as they're going to lose a decent amount of UFAs. And in terms of improving the team at next year's deadline, it's going to be way harder because they only have a 2024 first, no 2025 first, and no seconds in those 2 years. So overall, assuming they do not pull off one of the greatest miracles in NHL history and come back to win the series, this season is not a horrible failure for them, but it is a mild one and cannot be viewed as a success despite getting out of the first round, in my opinion.